my feed.
It's nonstop, yo.
Inundated. We're all laughing because I was joking around before about how this has never happened before in internet history.
Yes.
I literally believe sincerely, and I mean this, and you thought that I was being hyperbolic.
I don't.
I'm not.
I don't.
He is showing up on my feed non-fucking stop.
Dude.
I'm not clicking on it. It's just next video is him in that accent, which I don't know what the fuck country that is.
I'll be trying to figure that shit out too.
And the entire media is attacking him on a daily basis. Buy the special, motherfucker. Buy the special. Real talk.
Here's what's crazy. I've been seeing him on TikTok.
TikTok. Do you know what I'm saying?
He everywhere, yo. He unstoppable.
Instagram.
His YouTube shorts.
Instagram, YouTube shorts.
You're wearing your YouTube shorts right now. You were talking about. You got your YouTube shorts on right now.
Oh, fuck you. All I'm trying to say is Hunter Biden got.
No, he's undeniably funny. You can't even act like a guy not funny.
He's funny. Yeah,
he's funny, bro.
If he's playing in your city, go see him. Watch his show. Just let him see that you support him, because right now he's being surrounded by people in this industry who are letting him know that he has to apologize, who are letting him know that people, Jimmy Fallon talking about people coming and crying for his Me Too comments. So it is important that he see that you guys are out there. And I know he'll probably play it off and he'll probably be embarrassed by the support, because this right now to me is the most egregious, blatant example of the left taking someone out for using their words. Worse, taking a comedian out for using his words.
Have you seen the guy who does YouTube videos and he like breaks down comedians acting like he just doesn't acting like they're great, and it's almost like a scientific breakdown of jokes?
Yeah.
He goes through Chris D'Elia's, and it is so fucking funny. He just destroys him. Oh my god.
Oh, good. Okay.
He's like, see, right here, he's repeating it so that people know that he's making a joke, which is very effective. You can tell he's a seasoned comedian because he said it 4 to 5 times to get people laughing, and he's laughing, which is
yes, it's so good. Chris D'Elia. The reason, if you're wondering why we're making fun of him, is because he has sex with children.
If I see another person who's done stand-up for 3 years, it's like, my special's coming out in 2 weeks. I'm gonna fucking. Oh, I'm pissed, dude.
I do teach piano lessons as well.
Oh yeah? Oh, you're a teacher? Oh yeah? Whoa. He's all like, I'm a teacher. Oh my God, there's so many trash comedians. I can't even fucking believe it.
And like the whole crew's like, yes, Myles, like, yes. And Myles is like, just doing God's work here.
No, come on, he did not say that. He did not say that.
No, he did. He said, just doing God's work.
I don't think he has any like unironic fans. Like I said, his entire community just makes fun of him. It's amazing.
One of the things that I think is interesting about this is that, you know, this is the third one of these videos that they released. And the first one, there was tremendous outrage. Second one, tremendous outrage. And that's when YouTube said, we're not going to let you post these videos.
I went and saw him at the Palladium about a year or two ago. And it was one of the worst shows I've ever seen.
Really?
And one of my friends, another comic that I respect a lot, gave him a standing ovation. And I was like, are you fucking kidding? And he was like, I understand why you feel the way you do, but I just love seeing the act. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. What was bad about that? It was aggressively corny.
It's tricky too, responding to a crowd like that too, because you have to be funny, but you can't be too mean, right? You can't hit a fly with a sledgehammer.
One of the best stupid, poor comedians working today for sure.
I just really encourage this group to think carefully about this sad attempt at humor.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jokes Explained Live. With me, professional joke explainer, Myles Anderson. Amy's twitching, thank you. Shameless Replay, thank you. Lagwar, ladies and gentlemen, Lagwar dumped 10 gift subs in the chat during the hype video. Obviously super hyped up. What happened to him? What happened to the... Why is this like this? Well, you guys know the video I've got lined up, ready to go. Get your bingo cards today. 520 bits. 1 bit for every week. This is our affiliate anniversary, ladies and gentlemen. We are This is our 10th year as affiliates streaming here on Twitch. Very exciting time. You know, I think that means that Twitch is maybe they're gonna send me a big purple record-looking button, big live dot to put on the wall behind me. But I'm not gonna cover that map as an essential part of the set dressing we've got on here. Anyway, thank you again to Lagwar. Thank you, Sauerkraut, for the 520 bits. That is some good math as well. Very impressive to do that quick maths right here before the stream. When most people are freaking out. We got some people drinking. We got some people laughing. Lagwar says, just the thought of people having to watch ads instead of getting jokes explained keeps them up at nighttime. And you know what? Same here. Same here. You guys need to pirate these episodes to watch ad-free, you know, I'll make sure all these are on the Pirate Bay. Now, I've obviously got some totally fucked thing going on here with the old... You can see we got a little bit of Theo Von coming up in the next window. I'm going to have to fix that. Let me see here. What have I got? It's called the Bingo overlay. Yeah, that's what it's called. Let me add that source here. Image. Media, actually. I'm going to add down the countdown overlay. Okay. Oh! Because I need to have my browser window be secret sometimes. You know? Because I do have a lot of secrets that I need to hide. You know, nothing crazy, but, you know, really embarrassing stuff. So sometimes I do need my browser window available. Let's see if that worked. All right. Minimal interruptions. Anyway, guess what I'm going to watch? Oh, I should also plug bingo. We got some bingo going on here. For you on Twitch, grab your bingo cards. Let me just check and see how many we've got for the bingo bongo. 17 so far, not too bad. Not too bad indeed. Sorry, chat, I haven't been... Oh, Kyle, man. Kyle, man, with the 420 bits. 420 bits of the congratulations. Thank you, 420. Very funny number. Because it means weed. And weed is very funny because, you know, when you smoke weed, you laugh. And that we love laughing here on the channel. We like talking about... we love talking about drug stories. That's one of the bingo cards. Do not forget. Now, you can tell this is the very first. Shameless Replay gifted 5 subscriptions to the community. Thank you so much, Shameless Replay. And Satalo Disco. Thank you all so much for donating your bits, your subs on this affiliate anniversary. Keeping the hype train chugging down the track. Thank you so much. You guys are with this amount of donations, I'm going to have as many beverages as Theo Von pretty soon. You know, you guys make me feel like I could afford a Ryle iced tea, a Celsius, and a looks like a pretty nice crystalline bottle of water there. And of course, a half a gallon of iced tea. Marvel by nature. Thank you for the 300 bits. And you know, this is a wonderful happenstance because I don't want to foreshadow here, but I was deep in the streamer bot last night, and I'm very proud of myself, or I might be very embarrassed. I put together a program that will acknowledge all of the people, all the supporters of the stream in a nice little automatic credit sequence at the end of the stream. And me and Brian were looking at it, and we were giving ourselves some pats on the back. Now, it was working just before the stream as well, so we'll see if it works. It might look really professional. It might be the next 10 years might be looking bright on Twitch, or it might be another glitch fest. But you know what? Mistakes are funny. Mistakes are very funny. Get your links ready. Exactly. Now, you guys, the bingo cards are ready to go. So I guess I could start stand-up bingo. Sauerkraut gifted 5 subbies to the community. Look at this. Congratulations to the 5 followers who got subscriptions from Sauerkraut. Thank you so much for your generosity. We have hit our all-time high. Kyle Man donated 5 subs. Aw, you guys, that's so kind of you. Thank you very much. God, I'm gonna have to get a big wooden sign that sits behind me that says, this upcoming weekend, and I'll just predict what's gonna happen. Whole nother level. Level 5 completed. Thank you so much, guys. We're at 10 more years. 10 more years of Twitch. Guarantee it. It's coming. God, a lot of bribes going on today. Thank you. Now let's just look how many we got for bingo. We got 18 players for bingo. Let's look at our numbers here. We got 18 out of 19 is pretty fantastic bingo ratio. So I'm gonna get our bingo cards. I'm gonna get our bingo cards sent out. Travis Gravity with the 531 bits. Look at all these day traders. You guys, these are some good investments. Bits appreciate over time. In 10 years, you guys are going to be able to withdraw those bits at 10 times the price. Whoa! Craig Allen with the $2 super chat. How many dollars is a bit? Want to see if I'm poor. Thank you, Craig Allen, with the $2 super chat. $1.99. I should be more specific. It is how many dollars is the bit? I think each bit is 1 Austin, Texas cent. I believe that is the ratio. That's as of right now. Of course, the bit price goes up and down depending on the NFT market. But thank you very much, RJ Craig Allen, all the way from YouTube. Could you guys hear that over there? All the way from the YouTube platform across the data center, right to me. Thank you so much. Now, let's get some. I got to get some bingo. Whoa! Sauerkraut with 11.59. Still cheaper than fuel. 10-year Twitch affiliate. Thank you so much. Narwhal by Nature gifted another 5 subs. Holy shit! I feel like I should just. I feel like Hassan right now. I'm just talking. I haven't even done anything. And you guys have been so generous to me. Thank you very much. This is such an absolute treat. Brian, I'm going to show this to Brian later on. And it'll whelm him. He'll be whelmed. I can retire now. Thank you. Man, this is turning out to be the final. Yeah, that right? That's the key with Twitch. You don't want to donate too much that they walk away. You know, you got to. It's a carrot and the bits. What are they? Oh no, the bits and the stick. Just enough that you got to keep them online, but not too much that they walk away. You know, once we get the Saudis to watch our stream, that's the goal. If you guys know anybody who's involved with Saudi Aramco with the Riyadh Comedy Festival, please get them to watch. Gift some subs to Mohammed bin Salman if you can. I don't know if he's on Twitch, but hey, thank you. Another entire paycheck, but it's worth it. Craig Allen getting paid $2 at a time. Craig Allen, you must also do stand-up comedy. Well, that's good to know. Stand-up comics are watching the stream. There's a lot to learn here. There's a lot to learn about jokes. A lot to learn about why things are funny. So Craig Allen got an open micer salary, donating it to the teacher, and sowing these seeds of prosperity for the future. And like I've said before, consider this an investment in yourself, right? These are not donations to me. This is an investment in your own future, because the things you're going to learn here are worth infinite money. So thank you all very much. Let's watch some stand-up. MBF Mohammed Bank Freed says hi. Holy shit. 66.95. That is I think might be the one of the record donations here. I think previous record was held by Sauerkraut. 50 British pounds. 50 British pounds. That is a lot of Austin dollars. That's a lot of Austin bits. Man, I really want to go on to the stream, but I feel like I'm really mastering the QVC network. Adam, thank you very, very much. That's so kind of you. You definitely bought another. I think you might have just exceeded a year or at least a month's worth of donations. So, my God. I mean, if you see the trend line of our Twitch 10-year affiliate status, it was just below a plate of chicken strips for the first 9.5 years. But the last 6 months, you guys have really showed up, and you've really made me feel like a very special guy. Thank you so much. All the way from YouTube as well. Those are British pounds from YouTube. Different time zone, different platform. Flew across the ocean, slamming into this stream. Thank you very, very much. Wow. I'm quite overwhelmed by the donations. I feel like a lot of pressure to make sure I can explain these jokes. Let's do it. Sauerkraut donated 1,000. Sauerkraut. I gotta focus this camera a little bit more here, and I feel like I'm a little bit blurry. Sauerkraut. Who needs bingo when the money flows? Yes, this is quite the telethon. Sauerkraut with 1,000 bits, the all-time, I think that must be the all-time highest donation on the stream now. Holy shit. Wow. I hope that shows up on the leaderboard. It will definitely show up on the credits. Sauerkraut, hats off to you. Such a kind donation from such a smelly food group. Thank you so much for moderating this chat, kicking out anyone who's woke dutifully. Thank you. But also, the financial support is much appreciated. Thank you so much, guys. Holy shit. I don't even know what to do. I feel like I should order the chicken strips right now and have them sent to my desk. And we could do a chicken strip mukbang. Elijah Wood loves me, so I have that go for. I saw that video posted in the Discord. Check it out. Join our Discord, and there is proof that Elijah Wood does love sauerkraut. It is documented. Let's get a classic. I'm going to explain a classic for you guys. Let's start this bingo and explain a classic. Friend of the channel, Mr. Crystalia.
You're welcome to tug on it.
This is a brand new clip here, just posted. Great timing. And I think we actually have an updated bingo card now. I know, can't believe it, but it's happened. Thank you to Sauerkraut for your help as well with the bingo tiles and your suggestions. We've got all sorts of new ones. We've got chat predicted the joke. We've got joke bombed. Dated reference. Very exciting. Every 10 years we update the bingo card. Thank you guys. Now let's check out Crystalia. It's a very, very dark, very black background. It's got one standard stool, standard water bottle here, and he's got a shirt that says honor the gift. Not the grift. I've thought it was said grift before, but it's honor the gift.
She's just with a pie. And I get out of the like pie humor, is that what you mean? Pie? Okay, you got me with that one. Fuck, man, I was gonna say Dalia sucks, but pie? Who says that?
Bit of food
Who
humor.
said it? Who said it? Who meant just pie?
Wait, well, did I not notice? He had a dual stool setup. He's got a dual stool setup. Oh my god. Do we have advanced stool technique? I don't think we do, but 2 stools. Guys, that's going to be twice as funny. That's going to be twice as funny as normal here. I'm pretty close to saying prop comedy here, but not quite yet. He's making a bit of food humor here.
I'm in the middle of driving.
Yeah, I was at his show. It was fine, but then right out of left field, Leah goes, pie.
Still,
the comic of our generation. You like custard? You gotta go see. You gotta go see Leah, dude.
I'm a bit confused here.
The guy literally goes, pie. Oh! The fucking guy translated it from English to English.
Okay, so the crowd has said something funny here. Number 16. And I'm gonna say great observation on that one as well. So what he's basically saying here, right, is he's pointing out that someone in the crowd has made themselves laugh by saying pie and then laughing about that phrase. Pie, out of context, I guess very funny. Because, Crystalia, you're normally expecting him to talk about drunk girls, but this is a very good, it's very good crowd work here. He's just sort of noticing what the crowd is saying and then sort of doing an impression of the crowd back to them. And that's a very common Crystalia sort of joke structure, right? Someone in the crowd says something, Chris does an impression of that person in the crowd saying that thing. And the crowd just goes nuts. 22 extended stool technique.
Pie! I don't love feel with that pie humor.
It's Pie Day today? Hold on one second. I'm thinking, I can't do it. Dude,
this lady's gonna get hold on.
There's nothing I give a fuck about less. I tried.
Hits on the crowd.
Oh, dude, it's Pie Day? Whoa, what are you doing here? Why are you guys not in the bakery section? Oh, we're at fucking whatever weird grocery store you have because you're Canadian. You know what I mean?
Oh, making fun of Canadians. I get him. A little bit of location comedy there. Canadians, not the smartest people. Not the time clock is ticking. They will be part of the United States soon.
Whatever I say is gonna be wrong. You're like, we don't have that. So I'm gonna be like, what the fuck do you have? Like IRBBS or some shit? I don't know. Yeah, dude, Pie Day. It's fucking Pie Day, dude. Why didn't they tell me, man? Thank God you're here, bro. I'd have no fucking idea. Thank you, lady. Thank you for telling me it's Pie Day. By the way, who the fuck knows what the days are like that, White ladies know that shit. Ooh, Pie Day. Better, just kind of do what I was gonna do anyway. Who fucking makes Pie Day? That's so stupid, dude. And from now on...
White women. You know what? He did do woman voice. That's very good. Yes. Amy's twitching. I agree that women are annoying, but I don't think that's the joke yet. I think this is a particular woman, not all of women at this point. But I will give you woman's voice.
Okay, March, whatever the fuck day it is, will be known as Pie Day.
And this guy just goes, oh my God!
Ah!
Fucking jizz.
Oh my God, I gotta sit down.
Oh, and there's the fluid. So he is gonna come here. Number 17. Okay, so this is a great act out here, right? Because now, it's the same classic structure of him doing an impression of a person in the crowd now. So this guy is gonna just cum his pants because it's Pie Day. It's always a funny direction to go to. Jizz, a very funny substance. Oh yeah, that's body comedy for sure.
We almost lost him. Don't mention pie around here. Even the math one.
Don't even say 3.14.
Laughs at his own joke.
Oh, 3.14. On a fucking thing. Some mathematician dork-ass motherfucker with a sweet tooth was just like...
Perfect impression.
Hey, what's today? Wednesday? No, like the day. It's the 14th.
Oh, man.
What month is that? It's March, man. What?
That face.
Say it with me. The guy
Mike
just
slap?
goes, Pie Day. The other guy's like, well, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. Say it with me doesn't work like that.
Did he slap it?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? 3, 2, 1, Pie Day. Oh, just me? Okay, well, anyway. What are you talking about? 314? Oh, yeah, you're a dork, bro.
It's a very funny scene. So he's building a funny scene here. Absolutely give you 24. So see, this is the genius of Chris D'Elia, right? There's multiple characters. And this is all just spawned out of someone think of how funny, like how smart he is. Someone in the audience just said pie. And he just runs with it. The 5 minutes of brilliance on someone just saying pie at a crowded double-tiered theater, right? Chris D'Elia making 10, 15 grand out of this show.
Good thing there's no January 87, you know what I mean? That would be a drive-by day, you know what I mean? That's the code for drive-by. We got a 187 over here on the... Thank God January doesn't have 87 days! Hell yeah, dude! On the 86th, everyone would just be. When that motherfucker turns midnight.
He's perched.
Happy drive-by day. Fuck! This month is too long. There's another reason why this is short. This. I swear to God, I don't even need you guys here. I'm having a good time. I hope people fuck at this point.
Hey. Yes. Okay, very good stuff. Interesting. So that was Chris D'Elia's new clip where he just makes fun of Pie Day. Chris D'Elia realizing he's wrong. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff, guys. Okay, well, no bingo on that one, unfortunately, but not that long of a clip. Let's go back to this guy, what we were watching before. Let's continue. We only got a little ways into Shane Smith. Let's keep going here. We got to get a bingo out of this guy here. Now this is an interesting comic because you look at him and you think, hey, this guy's gonna have some real rough stories about being a biker and a biker. No, he is a teetotaling Christian, and he has some wild stories of the past. So buckle up, get ready to laugh.
Pulling me out of class, and we're in the hallway with the door closed before we start walking to the principal's office, and I'm standing.
Okay, so this is the middle of a long story already, number 35. We watched the beginning of the long story last time. I hope that you remember what it was like, because I don't. Doesn't matter though. If we get to the punchline and the crowd laughs, just laugh.
Standing there, and I'm 8 and I have a gun, right? Elementary school. And so I'm standing there, and I remember specifically she was like, Shane, may I please have the firearm? And I was like, nope. Never in my life would I do that. What are you talking about? Technically, while I hold it, I'm an adult, actually. I was like, this is America. All my rights are in my hand. I'm watching this work in real time. Like, what are you, British? Get away from me. I don't want you here. Thank you.
What are you, British? Get away from me. Yes. It gets an applause break from the crowd. Absolutely true. You know, that's just, you know, I won't say that's audience pandering, but I'll say race pandering. He's pandering to the American race here. They have been annoyed at England for a long time, ever since those British people in America decided to break away from the British people in Britain. They've always been proudly not British.
It sounds like I'm being political, but I just grew up in a very bad place. Just kidding. I love where I'm from. But she took me to the principal's office, right? I had to walk with her to the principal's office holding a gun. I get to the principal's office, and I'm standing here, she's here, and the principal's there. We're all real close, and she's standing there. And she goes, I don't think it's appropriate that Shane brought a gun onto school property. And the principal looked at her in front of me, and he went, listen, lady, it's a 22. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna like?
That's a gun caliber joke. So some of you I know some of you viewers are unfortunately not Americans, so you don't know a lot about firearms. A 22 is a very small caliber firearm. Something you use for around the house, you know, just, you know, shooting rats, shooting silverfish, just shooting in celebration. You can shoot a 22 in your house as long as it's against a solid piece of furniture. You know, just shooting around the house. You can shoot a couple cans in the living room, but it's a very safe, small caliber gun, not that lethal, right? So that's the joke here. So what are you gonna do with that? It's funny because she knows about calibers, and this is a joke about Americans knowing a lot about guns. Shoot the TV to change the channel, exactly.
Tickle everybody to death? Let's not be dramatic and get back to class. Even as an 8-year-old walking back to class with my teacher, I was like, that was pretty messed up, right? I think you should have confiscated the gun for the day, probably. You guys don't understand, I didn't have a bag for it. They let me keep it all day. I didn't have a bag, I just had it, you know? I took it to lunch, I was eating with it. It shouldn't have been allowed. It was lo mein day, I remember.
Okay, Gordo makes a good point here. This is a very true story. This is just something you have to tell yourself when you're watching comedians. Sometimes these stories can sound a little far-fetched, but you just have to suspend your disbelief, right? And keep your disbelief suspended up there in the attic for the rest of your life.
It's a crazy experience. No rules, dude. And then you don't get more rules as you get older either. Like, if anything, there's less, probably. When I was in 9th grade, my friends pulled up to my trailer to get me. Oh, I grew up in a trailer park. You knew that already, but I thought I'd let you know. Yeah. You guys knew that from context clues.
I grew up in a trailer park. So this is kind of like Larry the Cable Guy at Jason Comedy, right? And people are laughing because he's covered in tattoos, right? He looks like a poor guy. He's got a Warhammer 40K shirt on, though, which is contradictory because those are pretty expensive miniatures. But obviously he's done well for himself since the trailer park, which again is the American dream, right? The American dream is if you're born in poverty, you can lie and grift your way out of poverty by scamming people from where you grew up. That's the dream.
But I'm just saying out loud so that you know that I know that you know. So my friends pull up to my trailer and they're like, we're gonna go fist fight some kids from the city at the sand dunes. Are you in? And I was like, yes. Because I got nothing going on. So I jump in the car and they're like, we have an open seat, who should we bring to the fight? I was like, we should bring my brother Danny. He's awesome in a fight.
White people.
So they're like, where does he hang out at? And I was like, lately, he's been hanging out at the park under the bridge. Side note, if you hang out under a bridge, something has gone horribly wrong, okay? You're either a Dungeons and Dragons character or a really weird guy. Either way, you gotta meet a woman, all right? So, we pull up to the park, we see my brother, I roll the window down, and I was just like, hey, Dan.
So, you know, I haven't seen this guy before, except for the one time we did a little bit of explaining a while ago. Shane Smith, it seems like his stand-up style is going to be long stories. Okay, so he's going to just set up funny stories from his past for 49 minutes here.
Danny, we're gonna go fist fight. He was already getting in the car. It was that fast. Zero backstory needed for my brother. And he was about it. So he gets in the car and we drive to these fights. Now, my brother Danny, just so you guys know, he's like a year younger than me. Like, we're Irish twins,
Back in my
right?
day, yes.
And so he is taller than me, but skinnier than me, but truly pound for pound one of the strongest people I've ever met in my life. My brother is freakishly strong. When we were tiny little kids, he had an apple and I asked him for some of it and he ripped it in half. Like Captain America. Even as a very small kid, I was like, why do you have the strength of a man? What was that? And then he goes, I looked into the eyes of a mountain lion at night and I stole its strength, I think. I don't know. Seems fair, seems reasonable.
Very kind of Brian Callen-y. You can kind of hear a bit of the master in this guy's delivery, right? I looked into a mountain lion's eyes in the night and I stole its strength. That's very Brian Callen, very sort of early to mid 2000s websites writing, right?
It's possible, I don't know. So my brother Danny, he's very skinny, but he doesn't like to know about it, right? Like all men, he would like to be jacked and juicy, okay? So
he even did the little chest rub. That's a very Brian Callen. That's a very Brian Callen. Imagining a jacked guy, a strong man. It's there.
that's the one thing you can't call Danny skinny. So we go to these fights. Now we go to the sand dunes to fist fight. No one has any idea what I'm talking about. There are these sand dunes out where I live, okay? They're in the middle of nowhere, and rich people from Colorado, California, Arizona, Nevada, they like to come to the sand dunes with their rich people.
Good location covered there, right? Naming a bunch of states. You know, if someone in the crowd might not be paying attention, they might be zoning out. You mention their state, and they perk right up. Americans are very proud of their state, and they're very proud of their state's universities' sports teams. That's what gets them up in the morning, despite all of their medical problems. The Americans will still get up to support their state.
Toys and play their rich people games.
By the Americans, I mean myself and my people who are with me.
Drive around in their buggies and their motorcycles and have their campers, and it's our job as hill people, okay, to ruin that. Yeah. We put a lot of time and effort into this.
Specific cultural stereotype.
It was incredibly rewarding. So, me and my brother saw some other high school.
So, here comes the story.
They were going to be at the sand dunes on MySpace. I'm very old.
MySpace, dated,
so we drive
dated reference.
Out to the campground. We find them at the
MySpace is from 40 years ago.
Sand dunes, okay? We all get out of our car. We're getting ready to have a good old-fashioned 5-on-5. There's a wholesome American way to spend some time, all right? All right? So, we're getting ready to fight. Now, there will be a point during this story where you feel bad for these guys. No. Don't. Yeah. Listen.
You're the one lady in the crowd lean forward and go, no. She is invested in this story. A master storyteller.
This is like early 2000s. This is like backwards golf visors, like puka shell necklaces, pop collar. They deserve whatever's gonna happen to them, okay?
Good.
All right, maybe even to die, I don't know.
Good comedy there.
That's a crazy thing to say, but pretty fun to say. All right. By the way, it sounds like I'm saying, oh, these guys were dressed bad. They're so awful. Like me and my friends are cool. That's not what I'm doing. We also suck, okay? We're filthy. We don't have all our teeth. One of my friends isn't wearing a shirt. It's not even a choice he made, okay? He got bit by a zonkey earlier in the day. A zonkey is a half zebra, half donkey. They're very mean, all right? Stuff happens when you party in the middle of Utah. You lose a shirt, don't have a backup. It happens. So, getting ready to fight these guys. One of these guys looks at my...
Just to let you guys know, this is the same story. If you guys are just joining us, this is the same story.
My brother, and he calls my brother skinny. Me and my friends are like, oh, sick, we get to watch Danny kill this guy now. Right? But he doesn't. He just walks away. He like left and went to the car. All of us are like, what was that about? Like, this guy hurt my brother's feelings? Danny comes back around from the car. He is holding a red Solo cup in his hand, all right? He walks up to the guy who yelled at him, throws it, it hits this guy. Liquid out of the cup splashes all over him. He's like, what is this? What is this? What is this, gas? What are you gonna do, hillbilly? Set me on fire? And he did.
Damn, guys. This guy's living a wild and crazy life.
Okay, we'll edit laughter in there.
Yes. So this is sort of a combination, right? It's like this guy is like he's got the delivery, the writing of Brian Callen, the body comedy of Brian Callen, all those great aspects, but he's also got the long stories of Bert Kreischer and the ability to sort of exaggerate a single event into 18 to 20 separate events that may or may not be true, but are very funny.
Yeah, that's right. My brother defeated a guy in a fight with fire. All right, like trailer trash Harry Potter, okay? Yeah.
Can't go on to next to the 69
My brother
biddies.
is so trailer trash, his Patronus would be like a project car in a yard. Do you understand?
Harry Potter reference. Harry Potter reference. That's name comedy right there. Definitely name comedy. 69 is a very funny number.
So stop, drop, and roll, that's real. Turns out. Yeah, they were not joking when they taught us that. If you're on fire, get on the ground and move, baby. You are not doing well. If you don't, you might run into your friend group and start setting other people on fire. Hypothetically, you're way more flammable than you think you are. So, we won that fight, right?
Humble brag.
Mm-hmm. Turns out, if you set one of the guys you're fighting on fire, everyone else is like, we're cool, actually.
This guy has lived a very lit, very extreme, very crazy, kooky life. He has a lot of fun stories. Really lived full throttle until he found Jesus.
Would not like to fight anymore. So my friends are trying to like smooth this whole thing over because they're afraid they're in like huge trouble, right? So they're just like with these guys, just like, we're so sorry some of you were ablaze, you know? We'll buy you a new shirt or whatever. I'm over here like, we're already down a shirt, now we need 2 shirts? This is not happening. I take my brother to the other side of the car while my friends are talking to these guys, and I'm yelling at my brother. I'm just like, that was insane. That was crazy. And he's like, I know, right?
Oh my goodness, I should have said app or subscription service, MySpace.
Right? Not in a good way.
Oh!
What are you doing?
3256, so patiently waiting for the very slow bandwidth of the joke explainer to realize that MySpace is an application, even though it's a dated one, and we think of it as a website, but it's really an app. This is great news for 3256, and also good news for everybody else. Bingo is starting again, which means you have another chance to to win bingo. I should explain again if you're just joining us, if you haven't played before. If you win bingo, like 3256, you get to link a link to a video in the chat, which I will watch at the end of the stream and explain why it's funny. Or if sometimes if I'm confused or overwhelmed, I will just watch it, and that's it. Ow, my ears. You know, I wonder if there's a way to make this quieter. Oh, also, if you win bingo and you don't want to submit a link, you can donate your link to the chat if you want. 3256, though, prepared with a link. What in the... 1 second here. Try this again. Let me try this again because there, that's what I want. Okay, we got it. Back to what I was explaining. Also, if you're the top donator, if you're the top day trader, I will give you can bribe your way in. We got a lot of bribers here today, though. I am really going to have to do some math to figure out who the top donator was, because you guys absolutely hammered me. I'm going to be balls deep in chicken strips. I better head to Costco and stock up before I foolishly go to Poly Market and try to see what Nancy Pelosi's betting on. Stand-up bingo, ready to go again. We got 8 minutes till bingo starts. So until bingo starts, let us take a little break and go over to see what Theo Von's talking about on this past weekend. Very funny comedy podcast. We'll see what his guest is. What's my preferred dipping sauce for chicken strips? You didn't guess. It's honey mustard. But I do actually like spicy. I do like the spicy mustard dip sometimes as well. I actually like lip tears. Is also a very good suggestion.
So you guys started the Wild West Comedy Festival. What was that like? Because that was the Nashville Comedy Festival, right?
Yeah. Well, what
was it?
So they was just in the news. Vince Vaughn was in the news for saying on this podcast that Hollywood has gotten way too woke these days, and I heartily agree.
I'll tell you what it was. I had a lot of friends that were stand-ups, but there wasn't any opportunities for stand-ups. This is in the 90s. Like when we did Swingers, we wrote in the script there was the line that said, because Favreau's character was a stand-up, an ex-stand-up in that movie. So he wrote the line saying in the 80s it felt like they were handing out pilots to stand-ups, at the airport. And then it was a time where there really wasn't a lot for stand-ups. So I just started trying to help friends of mine out that were stand-up comedians. I did that Wild West comedy show where I went around and did 30 days and Sebastian was on that and some other
y'all would just do it everywhere?
I just would go hit 30 cities and 30. There
he is. There's Maniscalco. And look at us, the Mac Computers guy.
Oh, hello.
Rainbow Run, thanks for following.
3 days because it seemed fun to me. So we perform every night. We did 30 nights in a row. But I was really trying to help some of my friends like Ahmed that I knew, guys that were stand-up comics.
Oh, yeah. John Caparulo. I saw him last night at the Comedy Store.
So there was a bunch of stand-ups because there wasn't as much opportunities. It's crazy because now stand-ups have a lot more opportunities.
Yes. Brad Ernst is on there.
Amen. Life is easier for stand-up comedians now because there's more than ever, right? Back in the 80s and 90s, there was and there is only 1,000 professional ones. In the 80s and 90s, though, there was maybe 500 comedians. Now, globally, we're looking at 8-10 million comics minimum. And that makes it much easier for stand-up comedians because, it's easier to find roommates.
Wow. I like Brett.
Yeah.
But anyway, they
storyteller.
started going. But then what happened is the stand-ups now have a lot more opportunity. But at the time, it wasn't as viable. Like I think in the last 15 years, stand-up really had this renaissance where
for sure.
so much came out of it.
Now
I look at the stand-up stuff.
Look at the top stand-ups. We got Theo Von. We got Tony Hinchcliffe. We've got Sebastian Maniscalco. Kevin Hart. The absolute stadium comics that we have these days. Joe Rogan.
A little bit like what happened with improv. Like
hairline is wild. Rainbow Run. What? Rainbow Run just followed and just gifted 5 subs out of the gate. Rainbow Run setting the tone for the next 10 years of Twitch. Thank you so much.
I did improv when
Way more opportunities for stand-ups now. Look at Vince Vaughn's hair. Vince Vaughn's hairline comes out of the absolute tippy top of his head. Sauerkraut gifted a sub to Rainbow Run. Oh my God. What's the name for that? What just happened, I feel like, is a sub equivalent of Vince Vaughn's hairline. Right? It's like his Rainbow Run gifted 5 subs and received a gifted sub from Sauerkraut. It was like 2 space stations docking. And it was like Vince Vaughn's hair comes out of the back of his head and re-enters the top of his head through the top of his skull, forming a perfect self-feeding nutrient cycle. Wonderful stuff.
I was a kid in Chicago when I was in high school because there was a
thank you,
Improv Olympic that was an offshoot of Second City. But it was just a place to go train, and it was fun. It wasn't that big of a deal. I enjoyed it, and I learned stuff there, but I didn't stay the whole time. I came out to California after high school. But as I got older, there started to be these different improv groups, and then it became like a religion. This improv group.
Shamani, I'm not saying it's a bad hairline. I'm saying that is a dominant hairline.
Thought that improv group wasn't good.
Yeah.
This improv group is good at sketch. This is good at characters. They don't. And I thought, this is fucking improv.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck is talking about improv?
Yeah, it's like when mimes start beefing or whatever. You're
You know
like,
what I mean?
yeah,
It's like, what? It's just comedy. Like, what are you talking? It's so fucking crazy to me. And so then stand-up kind of went through the same thing where it started to form into like this stand-up group or this group or a comic is this. And I thought, Jesus, it's the same shit where it starts to get too self-important. And I think ultimately comedy is a big tent. You can go real cerebral or you can be physical. It doesn't matter. It's just, there's nothing that prestigious or like a stamp of approval about it.
Yeah, I agree. It's gotten to that place recently. There's been like kind of like infighting. I don't know if it's
like
infighting.
rappers. It's like rappers now,
it is
right?
kind of,
it's so silly.
But everybody's afraid to kill each other.
It's weird, right? It's just so stupid.
So I'm just saying we we need a Tupac and Biggie we need somebody.
Got to go real bad to get good.
Yeah.
Or it's just got to stop.
Or it's
silly.
But it is silly.
It's silly, bro.
Well, a lot of it got political too, I think. Politics
What are
came
we
into
talking
stuff.
about
I think
here?
has happened a lot over the past few years with people like attaching themselves, like heavily attaching themselves to politics.
Which is part of the job because you're going to talk about current events.
Right, but to attach yourself
But you don't want to become part of a group and feel like you're a champion for one ideology. Yeah. You want to make fun of everybody.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's happened more over the past few years, but it's always been that, well, it was, for a long time, it was like, Hollywood is pretty much overly kind of a liberal place.
Yeah.
And so you would have.
But not really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's more like.
But not really. Thank you for saying it. People say Hollywood is super woke, and it is, and it's annoying. But also, it's also owned by David and Larry Ellison for the most part, who are 2 very not woke guys. So it's really interesting.
We're smart and got it figured out, and if you don't
not
agree,
really.
then you're
an idiot. Yeah,
yeah, so that's true.
It's more elitist.
Not
6
second
liberal in the way
stream
that
delay today. That's crazy because I've got it on ultra fast setting. I have a fiber optic cable going directly into the anus of my computer.
Where it's like, hey, it's all groovy.
Right. Yeah, it's not liberal like a hippie with a joint.
No, man, no.
Maybe
that's
was
pursuit of happiness. That's cool. Whatever makes you happy, bro. Right, that's cool.
Maybe it was at one point, though, I think.
I don't know.
But it's definitely got more of an elitist take, like this is our way or the highway.
I think it's changing now.
Well, do you think it's
dissolving
stuff now, or do you think it's just spacing out more now? Like
that's an interesting conversation too, because I hear this from the different groups too.
Biddies for Amy's new keyboard or all caps key. Yes, Amy's twitching. Tweets like our president. Twitches like our president tweets.
I do think that there's less control in some ways, but I also think that they put themselves in a corner with trying to please everybody. You know, you're going to catch pneumonia. You're trying to please everybody. So that's like that old Vonnegut quote. So, yes, I think there was more of a stranglehold with ideas, but there's always been people who feel differently within that. It's like any group, I guess. But yeah, I think what we're saying is similar, that it was never really a place where within individuals and friends, and we could always disagree and we always joke with each other. People my age, I disagree, agree, and we'd change our minds.
Your cards, but I'm very invested in this.
But there was definitely a culture that if you didn't agree with these ideas, you were looked at as
Who are they talking about?
For sure.
Yep.
These guys need to name some names. A lot of beating around the bush. A lot of beating around. Who are these people?
I think Hollywood got more political. I don't know if it got more political.
Name the wokes so that I can hunt them.
No, they got rewarded for it. Yeah, they started to come out there and do it. And I don't even know how much everyone even is informed on everything.
Yeah.
But they really like to get out there and do it.
Oh, yeah. But it's also wild how those people will speak on one thing, but there'll be another topic that's way bigger.
And they're hypocrites, too, a lot of times. Like anybody is.
Oh, for sure, dude. I
think you'll be like, I feel strong about this. But it's a strange thing when you start going like, you know better than...
What have they said? Now, I'm not a big AI guy, but how would an AI summarize the last 6 minutes? What have they talked about? I'm gonna try to summarize this for you guys. Theo Vaughn says there's a lot more opportunities for comics now than there were in the 80s and 90s, which is absolutely true. 5 million comedians can make $3 a day now, whereas back in the 80s and 90s, 200 comedians could make $1,000 an hour. Very different shift. The opportunity has spread, and obviously the top 250 comedians, maybe even the top stadium comics, they're making, Bert Kreischer, they're making $35 million a year. So you just think about how much money Bert makes, and you realize it's never been better for stand-up. But also he's saying that Hollywood's woke, but not really. And he doesn't really elaborate on you know what I mean, Theo. You know who we've been talking to, which is too bad because you should really dish the dirt. It's the podcast. You got all sorts of drinks. You can talk as much as you want. You're going to be lubed up. Very interesting stuff. But we have bingo to do. I have a job. Let's find another comic here. Oh, man. Speaking of Saudi Arabian donors, guys, let me get your bingo cards here. We've got how many for bingo? We got 22 players for bingo. Not too bad. Thank you for playing, everybody. Bingo starts right now. Dodongo Manouf got wrecked. I'm so sorry, Dodongo. Just stay on the couch. You got YouTube up on the TV. Just sit back and relax. But there will be another bingo. But you had 10 minutes. I know it's distracting because Vince Vaughn and Theo really got into the nitty gritty of nothing there. This is Russell Peters, Act Your Age, live in Abu Dhabi. So this is before the Shahed drones were sort of, flying into venues like this. So this is 1 year ago.
Gentlemen, Canada's own and the pride of Brampton, Ontario, Etihad Arena. Give it up for Russell
Look at that stadium.
Abu Dhabi! Fuck, Habibis! Give it up for my DJ starting from scratch, the one and only.
Hey, and look at that. Look at that. We got a Toys R Us. We got a Toys R Us style font there and title. We've got Start From Scratch. This is the DJ's name, which is pretty fucking good. Let's take a little look at the crowd composition here.
Abu Dhabi! Fuck, Habibis!
Okay, let's look at this. Okay, so we've got various members of the royal family. We've got Andrew Santino here in the front row next to a couple Blackwater mercenaries and some various oil executives. This is going to be a great night.
Give it up for my DJ starting from scratch, the one and
Location
only.
comedy already. You're right. Brampton, Ontario, very funny place.
Give it up for that guy for never giving up a buffet. Give it up.
Fat guy in the front row. Amen. 23 is a fat. Shits on the audience. Yes, already off the top here. And there's Andrew Santino laughing his ass off.
I mean that respectfully. I mean.
So Russell Peters is like a roast comic, but just for race. And you know, it actually is pretty similar to what a regular roast comic does, but just almost 90 to 100%. You know, a regular roast comedian will make fun of your race, maybe 80%, 85%, but Russell's more like 90, 95%. So, and he really pioneered asking people what the race is.
I mean, they're called skinny jeans, is all I'm saying.
The pants.
Good to have white people in the middle. That's nice to
Poor
see.
people.
This is how you know the Arabs
White
didn't want to
people.
sit right there. They're like,
Definitely.
no, please, Abiyad, please, take this seat. Best seat, best seat.
Accent.
No, I love you. I want you to have. I want you. Please enjoy, please, please. Where are you guys from?
Brown people stereotype.
UK? I'm fine, thank you. But where are you from?
So fast. So fast with the dad joke. Right? Right, guys? UK? I'm fine, thanks. Oh, man. That was instant. It was instant. Yes. 52 race pandering already. Love to see it.
Where are you from?
You don't like my answer. From Russia.
You're from Russia? That's okay. I'm not Ukrainian. It's fine.
Okay, so his opening joke is, where are you from? What do you do? Or he hasn't asked what do you do yet. He's just, where are you from? Again, like I said, race roasts.
Oh, you can be Russian. I don't give a shit. And you're from the UK?
London.
Good, London. And you?
Dubai.
Dubai. No, that's what I thought when I looked at you. Yeah. Look like a
He's white. He is white. And so you can't be from brown people countries when you're white. It's a very funny thing to do. Very absurd. The war. Amy? Yes.
Like Dubai. Maybe like the Karama version of Dubai. I don't know. And what's your name, Russian guy? Your name? Tim.
Tim? It's not Vlad? It's not Ivan? It's fucking Tim. Hey, am I predicting the joke right now?
Tim.
Timor? Timor.
Oh,
Timoro.
Timoro.
I'm actually also from Dubai, but...
I know you all think you're from Dubai, but if you don't have an Emirati passport, you're just visiting like the rest of us.
Yes. Location. Comedy.
What are you doing out here, Tim? What made you invade? I mean...
What do you do for work? What do you do for work? So this is his opening. So this is a very important part of stand-up, right? It's a very high pressure part of doing stand-up is the opening bit, right? You're setting the tone. Russell's lucky because he's been world famous for over 42 years now. So he doesn't really have to introduce himself to people. He's not a stranger. They are expecting, they they're dressing as much as a racial stereotype that they can. They've got all the stereotypes memorized. They're ready for Russell. So it's not as high pressure. He can open up and be a bit more loose, right? He can go out there with the crowd work off the top of the show. So it's very possible he opens and closes with crowd work, which is the sign of a master.
So come here.
Here I'm laughing. Having a good time.
You're having a good time. You living out here, or you live out here?
Yeah.
Is your hearing bad? Were you on the war front and the fucking explosions got to you? Boom! Brett, I don't know what is happening. Do you know that brown kid beside you? That one there? Do you know him? Just checking. I mean, it's Dubai. Everybody owns an Indian somehow. I don't know. We all
a little slave joke there. Shits on the venue.
But,
skims the news. Dog of Manoof.
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
Mwah. Thank you for the kiss on the mouth. I don't know what this Twitch bullshit is, but I'm off the couch for the first time in a few weeks. Dog of Manoof, thank you for subscribing to Twitch. Walks all the way from the couch, boots up the old iMac, gets on the purple platform. I think you can also throw this up on the TV or have it on the phone. I'm not sure how it works. I think it's just as long as you give... Oh, I lost everything. Oh, there we go. As long as you give Amazon your information, I think it's going to be seamless for you. Air travel, yes.
well, it's nice to see white people, at least,
is.
And then people in white.
Another great one. Applause break. Applause break.
I don't like the term. I want to let you guys know. What's your name, English guy?
Martin.
Martin. Yes. Right. Be honest.
You guys, if you were at a show, imagine if you were at a comedy show and you had a wacky accent, and I know some of you do. I can see it in the chat. I can see your accents in the way you type. I'll just tell you that. You're not hiding it from me. Imagine if you're at a comedy show and the comedian asks you what your name is, and the comedian does your accent back to you. I mean, you'd probably shit your pants.
With you, Martin, you sound like a bit of a cunt. I say it with respect, mate. All right?
67 vagina.
And who's the ginger bastard with you?
And they go nuts. Oh, he's a ginger bastard.
The big guy's like, thank God the heat's off me. It's better to get it first than the rest of them take it after. You know what I mean? Yeah.
My boss.
It's your boss? Oh, nice. Are you the boss? He's like, I don't tempt anything either. Are you Arab, sir? No, what are you?
From Pakistan. I live in...
You're from Pakistan, so you're Indian.
What are you, fat man? Fat man, tell me what you are.
Listen, if you did some DNA tracing. Surprise!
There it is. Bubblehead body comedy. The Dongo Manoof says, wait, Myles.
I don't like the term white people, Martin. That's what I was trying to say. I'll tell you why I don't like the term white people. Because you hear white people, you automatically assume color. And that's just not the case with white. Anybody could be physically white, really. Anybody. Like, you can go to India and go to the north, and you'll meet a guy with white skin and blue eyes. You're like, you white? He'll be like, not even a tiny bit.
There it is. Great observations.
Like, white's more than a color, you know? Like, look at some of the Asians. Look at some of the Chinese, the Koreans,
Number
the Japanese.
5.
They're physically whiter than white people. But somehow white people got the title of white. Obviously, you know, when you look at the other Asians that they're not white, you know, for obvious
31.
reasons. Because they're good at math, you know, so.
Very, very important camera operator, right? Very astute. Camera operator already knows. See, the camera operator knows how to predict the joke even better than I did there. Camera operators probably got their own bingo card, and they're like, Asian stereotype. They start scanning the crowd. Who is Asian?
But even though white people got the title of white, like there's a lot of people that are like, look at the girl behind you. She's very light-skinned, right? You're a light-skinned lady, but I could tell that you're not white. But white people wouldn't know, you know what I mean? Are you Pakistani? I could tell right away. Like, you guys gave each other some sort of weird look, like.
Classic white woman right there, but she's not. But the joke is that she is.
I don't know, some sort of weird Pakistani fucking hand code. Just...
This is it, and this is it, guys. This is Russell laid the foundation for modern stand-up comedy by pointing out what race people are and just telling them that. And then I gotta say, this is audience polling at this point. He's just kind of going through each member and asking what the race is. It's important for statistics, but it's also very, very funny, you know? If you're in the crowd and a comedian points at you and tells you what race you are, I mean, how do you not laugh until you shit your pants?
But physically, you're very fair-skinned, you know what I mean? Like, would you have known, Martin, that lady wasn't white? I mean, obviously because we're here, but if we were somewhere else, you might have thought, you know, this is what happens to like non-white people that are very light-skinned. We have this identity crisis, so we'll try to pass ourselves, not me, but them. They will, I don't fucking pass off as anything, other than, you know, what you see. But you'll meet like people that are very light-skinned and they'll pass themselves off as white. And the only people that believe them are white people. The rest of us can see right through them. And like, I'm like, dude, I know you're not white. How do you know I'm not white? Don't I look white? I go, you're very fair-skinned, but I know you're not white. Well, how do you know I'm not white? Don't I look white? I go, you look pale. But I know you're not. How do you know I'm not?
Casket, don't ever imply I am white, okay? I am a Texan. I am the race. I am a Texan American. That's my race. This is a long story. It's not really a story though. This is still kind of a bit.
Because your fucking name is Gurpreet. And when you're not actually white, but you're just physically white, like you're not an actual white person, your body will remind you. You know what I mean? Like you, sweetheart. You're very fair skinned, right? But I bet you your nipples are chocolatey as fuck. You know what I mean? Like just, you know what I mean? Like,
chocolatey nipples. Show me real quick. Medical fact. Yes, chocolatey nipples is something that can happen.
Just one. It's not for me, it's for science. It's for science.
Show us your tits.
I don't want to see it like sexually. Just okay, white lady, there's a white lady. White lady, show her one of yours real quick. Just show. I want you to see what they look like when they're raw. It's like uncooked. White women have nipple tartare. It's amazing. You got to see this. It's Okay, take me for example,
15.
right? I'm a medium brown, right? There's darker brown than me, there's lighter brown than me, right? But even though I'm medium brown, my junk, black as fuck. I don't understand.
Nice. Number
I'm
8.
showering, I'm uncomfortable, like, whose is this?
That's the joke, is it has got a huge penis because black people have large penises. That's the joke. Very good. I'm just gonna say he fucks. They act out nice, and there's the throws the big penis over the shoulder. Very funny scene. Someone screaming in the crowd. Ginkgo Bonsai with the bingo. Congratulations, everybody. Ginkgo Bonsai wins the second round of, or how many rounds is this?
Bingo!
Amy is twitching. We got a double bingo. Double bingo on the affiliate anniversary. Double bingo on the double A. Congratulations. What the fuck? Triple bingo. Triple bingus. Wow, what a blessed Friday. What a blessed Friday. Happy Pie Day. Congratulations, guys. Whoa. Thank you, Travis Gravity, for coming so forcefully.
Bingo!
Are you? What is this? Is this glitched out? Did everybody win bingo? Oh my god! Oh my lord! I think this is the first quadruple bingo we've ever had. Quad bingo. Holy shit! We're gonna have a lot of viewer videos to get through today, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I have to methodically select the winners here. Select the links. Oh, I should have pre-warned you to take your headphones off because there's going to be a loud horn. Okay. Now let me look at the chat here. Let me get your links before I get the next bingo. Manly Meat Man, thank you.
The first time I
Okay, Manly Meat Man, I got your link. Thank you. Next. Acknowledges the loud horn after the fact. Yes, but I have headphones that hurt me as well. I don't have my like, and DJ Chemix immediately in. Fastest link in the West. DJ Chemix. He throws a Facebook link in, getting roasted from sauerkraut. Holy shit. Amy's twitching, thank you for your link. It better not be fucking blobby, I swear to God. Okay, let me just check. I guess see the names here. We got Manly Meat Man, Amy, Kyle Man donated, Ginkgo Bonsai. I think Ginkgo Bonsai is the final one. Why is my computer overheating? I think I can wait. I can wait for I'll need to donate to someone who has never had a link. Someone who has never linked a link. Ginkgo Bonsai. Adding a rule to the donation. Well, that's very hard for me to track who has not linked a link before. This has been 10 years of streaming. Who? Travis Gravity has definitely linked a link before. Space Station Willie? Travis Gravity trying to bamboozle the joke explainer. A very easy thing to do. How dare you take advantage of my limited mental capacity. We could put restrictions on donations. You know, the rules here are very hard to follow. Okay. I think I grabbed Space Station Willie's here. I think it's been a while since Space Station Willie's had one, so I'm not gonna. This is impossible to verify. So we're just gonna vibe. We're just gonna vibe it. Now let me get this other bingo cards and hand it out here. Okay, hold. Okay, it might. I don't know if it's gonna make a sound again. So everybody, plug your ears. Okay, you have 9 minutes. Chat is so punk. Okay. Now, I've got some more. Now, this is interesting. I mean, the Vince Vaughn conversation was very fascinating to me.
Yeah, that's when it gets weird. It's one thing to say this is where I'm at.
Yeah.
And then hear someone else's point of view and disagree or agree. It's another thing to be like, I'm so right.
Yeah.
And I'm going to help you.
You're welcome to tug on it.
That's the part that no one wants to hang out with that. Yeah, so it got to that.
My agent is right, and so this, I'm gonna have to tell you what they think. You know, that's also another, like, you know, that happens a lot too. Say that again. Where people are like, well, feel like they have to think how their agents or managers, you know what I'm saying? Where they feel pressured to think a certain way.
That's terrible, and that happens. But that's the problem if you're going through life trying to check boxes, like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. Like, let me get the broom, let me do this. What is the wizard? You're not thinking for yourself. You're just trying to do the things you're supposed to. But it's always better if you get quiet and do what's in your heart and do what you think is right. That's when you carve out stuff and make your own path.
Yes, great life advice from Vince Vaughn. Don't go through life trying to check boxes, right? Go quiet for a while and do the things that you think you should do. Thank you.
And probably the best of it, and get the best stuff out of you, even creatively.
100%. And have the courage, I think, to be honest. Try to be.
Put the broom away.
You know, go out. That's the problem, I think, that happened with film comedies, and that's why I think stand-up got stronger, is they, you know, stand-ups would kind of, it was easier to give someone money for a special and say, we're going to knock, that's their special. But the studios weren't going to produce a comedy and have more of, be more responsible for supporting the making of that film.
Oh, I see. So you're saying with a stand-up special, they can just put this as their thing?
That's their thing. We're out of it. We're just hiring a special. But the truth is, most people, they want to laugh. They don't want to see stuff be precious that you can't talk or joke about.
Oh,
most people can make fun of themselves. You know, in the real world, if you don't have a sense of humor about yourself, then it's a lonely experience. You know, you got to be able to laugh at yourself. You can look back at stuff that you believed so strongly a few years ago and laugh about it. So I think you got to have that quality. And comedy is that, being able to laugh at stuff. And I think that it was easier then to go, okay, well, we're going to just have a stand-up and that's their point of view, than it was to, they got too complicated not to offend anybody with going and making a movie. They were trying so hard not to offend anybody.
Well, I think it's why.
Does that make sense?
For sure it does. I think it's one of the reasons why, like, I've seen a lot of why a lot of the late shows have struggled.
Oh,
because all they did during the only person they could make fun of at a certain point was just like white redneck kind of people, and it fucking tanked, and then everything tanked after that.
Think about
they're just that's the problem. Night after night, the late shows just hammering the white rednecks who have had it the worst.
But see, they never get it right. The podcasts have gotten so much more.
I can't watch 6 more minutes of this guy. You know, but I have a companion that I think you will like, because, you know, Theo and Vince are talking about where we are right now, and it's a bad place. But it's also a good place because there's never been more opportunity for stand-ups, but it's also a very bad time because everybody's woke. So it's a bit of a yin and yang of things are good and bad, which is a very astute observation to say things are very good and very bad right now. You know, a lot of people aren't willing to say that. And here's the reason why. From the Nostril Cam, Jim Brewer, we were groomed into hating each other. Jim, take it from here. How were we groomed into this?
I'm telling you right now, the more I lean into truth, God, instinct, spirituality, light, I don't care what's.
And look at this. He's in the hotel continental breakfast area. He's got, he's such a man of the people that he doesn't care that there's an old man just picking through some scrambled eggs and tiny packages of yogurt behind him. He is gonna make his vlog.
What's real, what's not real. It's you stand that line.
I wish I had this. I wish I had an old man not facing me, just picking apart a dry cinnamon bun best as he can.
And you put that energy out, and it's not always easy. Trust me, it's not always easy. There's moments where I get caught up, but no, it doesn't scare me at all. If anything, it enlightens me because more people are questioning everything. This headline, that video, what that politician is saying. I don't think anyone trusts. The first move was not to trust news. Well, that's accomplished. The next move is not to trust your own government. Well,
I think if I can find an old man, I'll say, hey, I'll pay you 69 bits to sit behind me silently.
We're almost there. We're pretty much there. There's a few handfuls that will reach out to me like, "Oh, dare you?" A couple of those meatballs like, "You stay in your lane." Okay, Mr. Fingers. Okay, Mr. Shattered your team spirit. But
Mr.
no, it
Fingers.
enlightens me.
Mr.
I'm
Fingers?
glad that people question.
Mr. Fingers? Who's Mr. Fingers? Do we know? Chat, do you know who Mr. Fingers is?
And everything, because we're finally breaking out of the madness. They orchestrate everything. Protests, arguments, television, everything.
They orchestrate everything, guys. Who is they? Chat. Mr. Fingers?
Everything. It's all orchestrated. Let's orchestrate this fake new agenda.
Mr. Fingers.
That's a new slogan about our bodies, a new thing to debate. It's like a nonstop radio show that needs a programmer to come go, hey, I thought it'd be great if we try this as a subject and we get the audience involved. It's no different. Politics is the same thing, except for we believe them. We believe that.
I can't believe that these guys in the background are ignoring Jim Brewer spitting truth into a phone. They're having a conversation. They're totally ignoring one of the greatest comedians ever. Spitting truth, just inches away from the plaid back of a working man. Unbelievable.
They're real. Always just follow the money. Who's getting paid by who? They're not getting. They're taking our money, but they're taking everyone else's money to make decisions.
Follow the money
that we don't want done. So, no, I'm glad we're at a state of don't trust anything, because you shouldn't. They've lied repeatedly our whole lives. So why listen to them now?
They capital.
Everything is analytics. So television, your phone is analytics.
Mm-hmm.
So if I notice
the Apple,
you're scrolling, I can't stand ICE. I'm all for immigrants. Well, you're going to keep being fed your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
It knows how long you watch it. It knows when you stop watching it. It knows how fast you scroll, what you download.
Yes.
And the same thing like Netflix and all these other networks. Netflix years ago.
A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people don't know that. Did you guys know that large tech companies are not your friend? And a lot of these liberals, they love large corporations. It's like their whole thing. And they don't think, and their brains are total mush. I know you guys may have known this, that large corporations run by them. And I'll let you guys think about who they are, in a private place. But we know who they are, and they are buying everything. Who controls the bingo cards? Have any of you thought about that? Who controls bingo? Who controls it? Once I send these cards out, I don't have a say over it. I just press one button, just says start bingo. Where does it go from there? I don't know. Where do the bingo cards come from? Nobody knows. Nobody knows where the bingo cards come from. I don't know. I know Brian makes the tiles. But I don't know. It's hard to trust, We're going to keep playing bingo, but I just want you guys to know when you play bingo, we don't know where the cards come from. And once the bingo ends, I don't know where they go. I'll be honest with you guys. Kind of suspicious. There's also only one bingo extension for Twitch, which is pretty convenient for whoever's in charge. Pretty convenient. You guys, we have 26 players signed up for bingo. If anyone else would like to play Dodongo Manoof, I hope, and now that you're up sitting at your computer in a very uncomfortable sitting position, I hope that you've got your bingo card, because this is probably going to be the last bingo. I've got a lot of viewer videos to sort through. Let's do it. All right, everybody. Let's see who we've got on the stand-up schedule here today. I don't know why this makes me laugh. I'm not going to play this. This is not stand-up. It's just, but I feel like this would be a great thumbnail for one of these streams. Just says, I've been threatened. It's just me scowling at the camera. God, he looks red. He's doing good. Let me find the next comedian here.
You're welcome to tug on it.
Here's our old friend here. Here's our old friend. Jeff Dye. This guy's always good for some bingos.
I will say that's kind of a theme of my show, that I love all the people. That's something about me. I love everybody, man. I don't got no opinions about nothing negative. I love all the people. I don't care what you do or what you look like or all that. I love all the people. But when it comes to certain things, I'm a little more particular, like politics, Politics are big nowadays. It's like I love gay people, but I don't believe in gay marriage, right? Because I'm a Christian, I believe in the Bible. I love gay people. When it comes to gay marriage, I'm a Christian. I believe marriage is between a man and a young woman sold by her parents in exchange for cattle, crops, and village safety. People say, Jeff, why aren't you married? Well,
political rant. Gay. Also, religious joke. Boom, boom, boom. 3 bingos off the top. This is very funny. Let's keep going here. I don't want to spoil the rhythm here.
No one's made me a good enough offer. You know what I'm saying? I want my 15-year-old to be hot, but I want to get some goats in the deal. You know what I'm saying? Very religious.
That's a joke about Christians. That's a joke about Christians and old-timey beliefs, right? A little bit of, but sometimes it actually, you can exchange a woman for cattle in many of the central states.
What the good book tells me. I like doing that joke. I've been doing comedy for 15 years, and that's the only joke this...
Humble brag. Doing comedy for 15 years.
Stays in my act the entire...
Most people tap out after 3 or 4 weeks.
My time, and I don't plan on taking it out. I like that joke because I love hearing the crowd and feeling the crowd get weird. Do you guys feel it? The second that you hear my little bird lips go, I don't believe in gay marriage, I can feel all of you guys go.
Shit's on the audience.
We thought we liked
Can't
them.
Say.
You had to wait 7 seconds. It's a pro-gay joke, but you gotta wait the fucking 7 seconds. And everyone in here was like, I don't know, check please. No, that's a fun joke. I did that joke in San Francisco. They couldn't wait the fucking 7 seconds either. They're so reactionary. I was like, I don't believe in gay marriage. They're like, what did he say? Get him! I'm like, all right, calm down. It's just a mutiny of designer clothes coming at me. Get the fuck back. It's a pro-gay joke.
Did you say San Francisco?
I also had the opposite happen. I once did that joke in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Knoxville, Tennessee, and there is the location comedy.
It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I don't know who I was trying to impress. I don't know why I thought a sea of red hats would like that gay joke. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't believe in gay marriage. I'm a Christian. I believe in the Bible. Everyone started clapping. This one lady stood up. She's like, good for you. And I was like, oh, no. They're going to hate the punchline a lot. So I said the punchline, and the crowd didn't like it.
So in retrospect, right, the crowd said something funny when he first told this joke 15 years ago. So that crowd saying something funny all the way back then has now said something funny now. So that crowd said something funny. Number 16. Great observation. I'll give you that one.
Most of them didn't care. They just didn't laugh either. But this one lady went bananas. She's like, you're a piece of shit. I was like, ma'am, it's just a joke. These are all just jokes. You don't have to ever get mad at a comedian. We're just...
Yes. People need to understand that. And this is why I'm here. Okay? These are all just jokes. This lady obviously needed a joke explainer. But I think Jeff Dye, credit to him, doing a bit of joke explaining here live on stage.
Clowns. We're just modern day clowns. You don't ever have to get mad at... We're not running for... This isn't a TED Talks, you know? You don't even have to agree. It's just us going, do you like me? That's all this is. So I'm trying to explain to her, it's like, this is just, I'm a comedian, so don't have to be upset with me, it's just jokes. And she's like, well, you're a piece of shit. And I was like, ma'am. She goes, you're awful. And I was like, please. She goes, you're not funny. I was like, well, you're wrong there. I'm very funny. One of the best, hon. And then she's like, well, you're going to hell. And I was like, oh, white people don't go to hell. That's ridiculous.
Does she do it with a drunk voice?
And then she's like, well, you know, I'm a Christian. I was like, okay.
Yes. That's a white woman. And that's a white woman voice. Holy shit, 71, 72. A lot of bingo tiles.
Well, then silence, rib. Hello, man's talking. Shut the hell up. Colossians 3:30 says, keep your bitches in check. And that's what I'm here to do.
White people don't go to hell?
That's a loose translation.
White people stereotype, yes?
I read the Snoop Dogg Bible.
Snoop Dogg Bible.
It's called the Bizzle.
It's called the Bizzle. He's making fun of Snoop Dogg's. Yeah, I would say that's a dated reference, and that's a name comedy. What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? Jeff Dye is always good for a bingo.
This crowd's very fun. I love you guys. Cheers. Let's put them up. This is going to be a good time. Love you. Thanks for being here on a Sunday. It's nice. Whiskey. What's that saying? Whiskey makes me... No, whiskey makes my dick not work. I think that's how it goes. Again with the rhymes. We covered this. This is fun, man. I love my life. I've got a great life. We all got great lives. I can just look at you and tell you got great lives. Everybody looks good. That's why I don't understand. People get mad all the time. It's like, what are you mad about?
You say everybody's got great lives? wait, 1 second.
I've got a great life. We all got great lives. I can just look at you and tell you got great lives. Everybody looks good.
That's a very kind thing to say to the crowd. Very nice. I can tell everybody here has a great life. And that's the kind of insight the comedians can get right off just by looking at you. They can tell you've got a great life, and you might want to buy some merch after the show.
That's why I don't understand. People get mad all the time. It's like, what are you mad about? We live in America. It's pretty good.
It is.
I've been over 50 countries. Some countries, you can't say that. You know?
I've been to over 50 countries. That's a humble brag. So Jeff Dye establishing the dominance here, right? He travels a lot. He's been here for 15 years. He makes a good living. He's got a great life. Very fun guy. Very good guy.
That's what I'm wrong. Because I'm happy all the time. That's something about me. I'm a very happy guy. Very smiley. Very positive. People hate it. That's something your therapist won't tell you. If you find happiness, you too will annoy everyone around you. No one likes it. Complete strangers just see me coming. They're like, nope, kill that guy. You know? Good morning. No, everyone likes being grumpy. That's like the cool thing to be now. Just walk around pissed off. Great life.
Amy is fishing with a huge fishing rod right now.
Great car. Just still like, nobody's even got good reasons to be mad. People pissed off nowadays. They're like, wow, this is bullshit. I don't get Wi-Fi in here. You're like, that's not. Well, I ordered a venti and she brought me a grande. You're like, these aren't. Some countries have actual problems. That's when I'm wrong. I've been over 50 countries. Some countries I'm like, why are you?
Yes, and then you keep in perspective, guys. America is it's the greatest fucking country. Go to any other country, and you will be like, take me back to Austin, please. This place is a shithole. There are countries with actual problems. Countries like the country of Europe, the country of Asia, all of those Mexico countries south of the United States. Those are all pieces of shit. If you're privileged enough to visit 50 plus countries like Jeff Dye, it really puts into perspective how amazing the United States is. The country of Africa. Yes, thank you. Exactly.
Grumpy, and they're like, we need water. I'm like, yeah, I get why he's upset, you know? Everyone here is like, well, my smart car wasn't charged and I was late to Temecula or whatever, you know? You're like, that's not a right now someone's having their clitoris
clitoris
sawed off by a dictator.
That's a vagina joke. Holy shit. That's a vagina joke. Excellent job. And
bingo.
Sauerkraut. I could see Sauerkraut was going to need that one. I was fearing that it wasn't going to happen, but it looks like we did get there. The clitoris is part of the vagina. It's actually the largest part of the vagina. A lot of people don't know that, but the vagina has 3 parts. The main part, sort of the backup part, and the clitoris, which is the largest, like a big nub at the very top. Yes. Now, let's select the winner. Congratulations, Sauerkraut, on your bingo victory. That's the final bingo. We're on to viewer videos now. Sauerkraut. Oh my God, how am I going to find out who the briber is? How do I find out the briber? Let me look down here at the ticker feed. Oh, Sauerkraut. Let me just grab your link here real quick. You were so diligent on that one. Thank you. Done.
No matter
Got
what
it.
happens.
Oh my God. Okay. Now let me just look at the traders here. We got a lot of gift subs here. We've got huge donation. We've got 100. I think Sauerkraut is the top donor today as well. Let me just do the math here. We got $66.95. Sauerkraut, with 1,500 bits. Oh my lord. Plus all the gift subs. Sauerkraut. I think Sauerkraut has a double. Yeah. You had to upload this video to Discord. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I will play it out of the Discord as well. Okay, Sauerkraut gets 2 links for winning bingo and being the top donor today. As far as I can tell, it is very hard for me to figure out. We do have a sub winner today. Yeah, I think there's a in the Twitch chat. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let us get to the viewer videos here. Is the 66.95 from the YouTube? Now, let me just do the math here. But I think we got a lot of subs. 1 bit equals. 1 bit equals 1 byte. You guys know that? 1 bit equals 1 byte. 1 Twitch bit is 1 cent. So let me just do this quick. $1,500 Twitch bits is 15 US. Okay, you're right. You are right. We also had gift subs, and I don't know where those gifts. The gift subs are on the Twitch chat at the very top. But I believe this is the all-time gift sub leaderboard. And Sauerkraut is at the very top of the all-time gift sub leaderboard. But we also, the biggest donation today may have come from, but who is the 67? Who's the top day trader? I'll give you a link, and I'll give Sauerkraut the link because Sauerkraut's link was super short, and I'm not very good at math, and it's the anniversary today, so it's a fucking bonanza. So I will open the floor to our top day trader on YouTube, which is Adam. Adam, if you'd like to link a link to the chat, the floor is yours. I'll keep one eyeball looking at the chat while I start watching these videos. Let's start from the beginning here. Canadians do math good, LOL. They are gay. Very good joke from Dodongo Manoof. But that's the wrong joke. Doing math, right? That's an Asian stereotype, okay? Gay is when things go in your butt or anything happens around the anus area. That's gay. I hate to nitpick, but I'm trying to help. Can't post links in YouTube chat? Is that true? Is that true? YouTube can't send links? That's completely insane. I had no idea. That is crazy. So it looks like it just won't. That is nutso. Yeah, Adam, if you want to join, you can throw it in the. I'll be watching viewer videos. When I get to the end of the viewer videos, I'll look once more at the chat, and if people start screaming Adam, then Adam linked a link, then I will click on the link. Okay. Let's start the viewer videos. Thank you all for playing bingo. This video is called Meet Jeff. It's on Reddit. Let's see.
And a few weeks ago, I got a new oven. Hi, it's Jeff Lewis. And I posted this video a week ago about how I said I love my oven. And I was worried that people thought that I meant I was, doing things with my oven. And now I realize no one ever thought that. And if I hadn't posted it, no one would even care. But now I made it worse by putting a video out. So I'm posting this one to tell you that I really, really am not doing anything with my oven at all. So that's that.
It's just good PR.
It's Jeff Lewis again. And I posted this video yesterday. And I don't know why I did that one. Even with the first video, it would have died down and people would have forgotten about it. But now I posted the second one and it's back in your heads. Fuck! I couldn't help it. I just feel like I have to make it clear. But I'm just making it worse. I am not having sex on my oven, I'm telling you. I'm not touching in any way, shape, or form. I am not. Oh, fuck! It's me again. I posted this a few minutes ago, and I'm just fucking myself over left and right. What is wrong with me? I'm an idiot. I just wish I could erase this all from your heads, but I can't. I just can't. But I can't stop. Why am I posting this one? What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh my God. All right, I'm fucking my...
Hey. And there's the punchline. You know, I was fooled at first, but this is clearly a bit. Jeff, the hottest sex is oven sex. Winky face. That's a little joke from me to Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Okay, so we got someone named Chris Will, and I'm assuming the X is like a little bonus letter. I don't think this is Chris Willix. The first time I ever. So this is a really good intro to a vertical video, right? You're going to get a lot of engagement. 276,000 likes, but you're drawn in. The first time I ever. What'd you do? I have to know. Also, you've got neon lights, you got curtains, you've got beautiful laminate desk. Sure, SM7B microphone. This guy's a success. What was the first time he ever did? Let's find out.
I went to go and see Peterson talk live. He got asked this question, and this person said, "The depth of my consciousness causes me to suffer."
This is Jordan Peterson he's talking about. He just says Peter. I think he just said Peterson here. This is first time he saw Jordan Peterson. Wow.
Is it a blessing or a curse to feel everything so very deeply? And I was like, fucking give that person a podcast. Like, whoever asked that question. It's a phenomenal question. Yeah.
Fucking give this guy a podcast. You know how much I say that during my week? I'm always thinking of how we need more podcasts.
Peterson thought for a moment. And he said, "The only way out is through. You take more of the thing that poisons you until you turn it into a tonic that girdles the world around you." And I was like, that's fucking awesome.
Only he would say that.
Yeah, it was like apocalyptic piece of life advice. The first time.
Apocalyptic piece of life advice. Now, girdles. More
of the thing that poisons you until you turn it into a tonic that girdles the world around.
That girdles. See, that's the philosophical, incredible brain of Jordan Peterson, who's one of the biggest advice comedians on the internet. You know, and that's the difference between someone who's at the top of their game and a humble joke explainer. Because I would say to you guys, take the poison that in your life and use it to curdle the world around you, like a bunch of like milk that you sometimes, when you're in your car and you're driving and you're drinking milk and the milk you accidentally put the milk onto the seat and it just stays there for a while. It curdles up real bad. Again, see, I don't have the same brain as him. I'm not girdling my oven. Excellent stuff. A Facebook link. Facebook. Do you guys remember this website? This website is called facebook.com, and it's responsible for a lot of the genocides of the 2010s. It's a big website. Oh, we got a Limmy clip.
Took me really deep. What? But I had to leave my chair. I'll be honest with you. It took me really deep.
We're gonna watch me react to Lemmy react to these guys. The triple react, double react.
Is the word "cut" there said in a kind of his caught me really deep? Is that a Wolverhampton accent? Caught. Where he's fae. That right. So there is something. There's some of him still in there, like Darth Vader. There's some of him in there. No. So he doesn't speak like that. Cool.
And I don't get deep about these things, but I'm a big movie fan. I'll be honest with you. And
what's with the way he pronounces you? I'll be honest with you. Like fucking. Feel like Shakespearean, like fucking. Rada trained.
Lemmy.
Who should we be angry with? Chris Rock or Will Smith?
I don't know. Listen, I can't speak on this. I can't speak too hard on this because I met Chris when I was younger.
Lemmy speaks Glasgow. Lemmy. Lammy. Lemmy. He's a Scottish comedian. He's got a couple Scottish BAFTAs behind him. And he's a very funny guy. Very funny guy from England. Show's called Lemmy's Show. It's absolutely hilarious. You know, it's hard for me to do. I hope Lemmy sees this and absolutely takes the piss. Because I am a fucking clown.
And
younger. Right, younger. Right, so we're that's his accent there, isn't it? Right, there we go. We're still there. I can still sense the good in you, father. Or whatever Luke said to Darth Vader.
It's a very sad thing, but there was a powerful moment for me to sit and watch one of the world's best emoters ever we've seen.
What the fuck are you on about, man? Have you heard that one?
To sit and watch one of the world's best emoters
emoters. To watch one of the world's best emoters
we've seen. To sit and watch one of the world's best emoters ever we've seen.
To sit and watch one of the world's best emoters we've ever seen.
Lemmy now. So Lemmy will often investigate accents from people from Great Brexit because, you know, he's a Scottish accent. And the Scottish accent isn't something you're born with. It's something you have to practice as a child. It's a very unnatural accent. Nobody's supposed to speak like this. But the Scottish people, you know, they study it. They work on it every day to keep that accent. It's part of their heritage. They have to do it. Like, give Lemmy a sub. Like, for a sub. I often raid Lemmy after streams. Because I just think it's so funny to send everyone so far away to Scotland. Oh, fucking goddamn it. I'm not going to watch 4 minutes of Blobby.
And that means, of course, if Meatloaf has now been 7 weeks at #1, now #2, we have a new one. The UK's new #1 is Mr. Blobby. How do you feel? Mr. Blobby has the UK's brand new #1. It could be there for Christmas. He really is fantastic. He's a legend in his own mirror. I'm glad I'm on TV with him. This is Mr. Blobby live on Top of the Pops.
Top of the Pops. This is how England selects their next Prime Minister, I believe. Oh, God. Is that Mr. Top Gear? Yes, sauerkraut counting down to the content match. We are going to be taken down. Amy wants to replace us with Blobby. And I've got more videos I have to watch. There's multiple Blobby songs. Amy, this is indulgent.
It is Mr. Blobby, congratulations. It's great news to have you at #1. It could be there for Christmas, you never know. Listen, thanks for watching Top of the Pops tonight. Congratulations to Mr. Blobby making his debut on the show. He should present the next week's show. I think he should. With Tony Dorsey, he should be there. Blobby, 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 have a good night. See you next Thursday. Goodbye.
and then Blobby's gonna eat this guy, and no one even cares. Kind of sick fucks are endorsing this behavior. 6 minutes, not a chance. I will watch a couple minutes of this.
Please give a warm round of applause for Dax Flame, everybody.
Is Dax Flame, is that one of the Incredibles?
Hey everyone, I hope you're doing awesome. Y'all are amazing. Clap your hands if you like The Bad Friends. I can't hear you. Perfect, awesome.
Who are the Bad Friends? Is that like sort of a sister show to the regular Friends from the 90s?
So I love going to the aquarium. My favorite thing is always just looking at all the jellyfish, but I always just wish there was some peanut butter fish as well. I recently went through a breakup, not my fault, I promise, but basically she used to get headaches all the time and she'd get really mad at me because I'd be like, don't worry, it's only in your head. And then she'd be like, no, I really have a headache. And I'd be like, no, literally, it's just in your head. So, I was at the grocery store yesterday, and I saw this elderly lady reaching for a can on the top shelf, and she just looked like some kind of human seesaw. She was just like leaning and stretching, and so I was like, hey, could I help you with that? And she was like, young man, you know what? I'm just like not trying to get the can. I'm trying to get a better view of the store's Wi-Fi signal. Like maybe it's like some kind of weird altitude sickness thing. And I was like, I have no clue what she was talking about, but I was like, I'm just gonna help her anyways. So then I start climbing up the shelves, and then I'm up there, and I'm like grabbing the can and just holding it above my head like it's the Holy Grail or something. And then I'm like, I know it has nothing to do with the store's Wi-Fi, but then just to make her happy, I'm like, hang on, let me just do a signal strength test. So, whenever I talk on my phone...
Okay, and that's Dax Flame. I'm not gonna lie, with a name like Dax Flame, I was expecting a real crazy fucking guy to come out from behind the curtain. High blobby energy. Quite an understated performance. Doing good though. Almost 1 million subs. 750,000 subs. So something's working. Dax was famous for awkward skits. Now I understand. It shouldn't shock you. I have seen very few of these people. If you're in the Discord, you will often see that I am not watching Dax Flame as my status. He's also awkward on Silicon Valley. He was on Silicon Valley. Oh, I forgot to leave a comment. Sauerkraut. Okay, well, let's go to my history. something you guys cannot see, because there's a lot of Gutfeld. Bad friends asked me to perform at their show. This guy was in Silicon Valley? How it? I don't understand. I don't recognize him. Comment. A crowd that gets it. Legendary said, okay, so this is the whole thing's an act. Is he doing a character? I don't like character comedy that much because it's very hard for me. I like when it's more literal. It's easier for me to explain that way. I don't like to explain characters to people. I'd rather just explain the jokes. So maybe that's why I don't understand it as well. So now that it's obvious in the comment sections, great character. Oh well, I get it. I get it. You have to, then this is important. And if you don't get it, it's important to go to the comments, and then once you do get it, you say you get it. Perfect. So now I've established that I understand, right? And that's important to do. You don't want to not get it. Now this is the last link, I believe. And this is Sauerkraut. This is from the Discord. Get on your feet, boy! Oh no, you forgot the Trump in Train. Oh! Well, yeah, I do have that in here somewhere, don't I? Why is it gone? Why is Trump in the Train gone? This is what happens when I go through my fucking YouTube history. God damn it. He's in here somewhere. There he is.
They won't be able to.
I'm going to watch this Discord one right now just because it was chaos to get this going here. I believe this is Erica Kirk.
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
Be careful with that content ID on this one.
In what ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God.
Wow. Erica Kirk has had a lot of plastic surgery, but people cope with loss in different ways, right? Sometimes people find plastic surgery to be very comforting, you know, just a little bit of a spruce up or spruce down after something sad has happened.
And that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
There's the spark. Those are pretty cool machines.
Sweet cream foam chai ice matcha. And Bella will have all organic puck cup. Organic? Yes, everything organic.
That's one of my favorite. I like when women wipe their tears with just the side of their, because they've got really long nails on, and they just have to, you know, just dab the leaks. Otherwise, it's all gonna fall apart.
Hannah, you good? 4, 3, 2. Hold your chest lifted. We're gonna lift.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes, because they are the ones who mattered most.
And there it is. And so that's Erica Kirk kind of doing a little comedy skit, kind of a little wrap up there, looking very different than I remember her, but still delivering on the promises and looks like she's enjoying her life, which is good. It's good to see her. She's recovered very fast from the traumatic death of her husband. Now, for our final video, we've got, it looks like the crowd is not enthusiastic here. This is going to be a tough sell, right? And this is where a lot of stand-up comics start. This is why a lot of comics move to New York, right? It's one of the comedy capitals. It's just under Austin. Austin, Texas is the #1, then New York. Because you can go on the subway and you can do stand-up and you can start out doing this. You've got this, but you see the crowd. This lady here does not look like she's into this performance. This guy here looks a little lackluster. In fact, I will say nobody on this train seems to be receptive to this gentleman yet. But we're going to see how this goes.
Hang Trump. Fake news.
Fake news. Did you guys hear that joke? Fake news.
They won't be able to hang Trump. Fake news.
That's a little pun.
Fake
Okay, we'll
news.
edit laughter in
Breaking news, Trump's personal library just burned down. Both books were destroyed.
This is a different train now. Same act, different
Okay, we'll edit laughter
different
in
train.
Stopper he hasn't even started coloring in the second one. I don't like sliced cheese. I think we should make America great again.
All just puns. These are all Trump puns.
Great. Oh. I didn't even start yet. Prepared some jokes. When asked what the J stands for in Donald J. Trump, Trump said genius.
And it wouldn't be genius. You don't spell genius with a J. You spell it with a PH.
Genius. Fun fact, Trump always sleeps with a potato in his underwear. He wants to be America's first dictator.
This lady likes it.
I'm surprised people in Pittsburgh are still voting for Trump. He wants to stop the steal.
Do you guys remember what Vince Vaughn was saying about how there's so many more opportunities for comedians? This is what he's talking about, right? You have the technology now where you've got wireless microphones, you've got phones, you got cameras on your phone good enough that you can do stand-up anywhere now. This is in the 1990s and 80s, you would have to do stand-up for money in comedy clubs. But now, you can go viral from anywhere in the United States thanks to camera technology and the gutting of the CDC. There's viruses everywhere.
I heard a rumor that Donald Trump wears diapers. I guess it makes sense. He is a big fan of Putin. Saw it on the internet. Trump's plan for dealing with illegal Mexicans in this country is one by one. One by one.
Is this all puns?
Whenever Trump gets mad, I just tell him to Kamala down. He hates that. Trump takes daily medication for his panic attacks. Hispanic attacks. Some people say Steve Jobs would make a better president than Donald Trump, but I don't know. That's like comparing apples to oranges. You have to give Trump credit. He doesn't have any cash. All right, just remember to vote by January 5th or earlier.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, so I feel like this was possibly another character, which I don't like, because I don't like being tricked. Okay? But I appreciate the amount of puns. Puns are the highest form of comedy after asking people in the crowd what they do for work. Also comment. Well, this is where we find out, right? Let's scroll down. I dressed up as a Trump supporter and performed stand-up comedy. There it is. This is a complete bit. This is a joke. So this is a character. Great puns. This was a character, so I know. This. But I still laughed. Thank you. And God bless. That was a character. Didn't it, AC? That's why you gotta check the comments to find out if this person's a character or not, so you don't look like a fool on the internet. Because if you look like a fool on the internet, oh, let me tell you guys, I have done it a couple times myself. And it was a rough go. Had to unplug for at least a couple hours. I was off. I had to go offline for 2 hours last time I was a fool on the internet, and that does not feel good. Sharing the last stream, Bobby was there. Thank you. Yes, people call me a nerd, so it's just a nightmare. Everybody, thank you so much for playing bingo today. Thank you for celebrating the 10-year affiliate anniversary here on Twitch. Thank you all for your generous donations. Oh my God, so many day traders today. So many subs, gift subs, super chats. I am overwhelmed. Me and Brian we're gonna be laughing, and we're gonna be buying up a lot of media, because one day, you know how Jim Brewer talks about them. You know who he's talking about? He's talking about me and Brian. One day, that's the goal. Hopefully, we would love to become the master puppeteers, Mr. Fingers and whatnot. If you guys just joined, you don't know what I'm talking about, rewind to the beginning of the stream and have a big laugh. Lots of chicken tendies tonight. I'm hoping to put some weight on before the Monday stream. Let's see if I could do it. You guys have a great weekend. Keep living, laughing, and loving. And I'll see you for Gutfeld Bingo on Monday. Remember, join the Discord. And let's see if we got Lemmy on here. Let's see who's on Twitch. I can't see. So I'm just going to say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.